Nyagatare District, Eastern Province, Rwanda. In a small rural village, nestled among banana groves and maize fields, a peculiar story began to unfold that would later catch the attention of doctors, journalists, and scientists around the world. It started with whispers among the women at the local water well. "Have you seen Chantal's boy?" one asked. "Yes," said another. "He's only 5, but he's bigger than my husband." The boy in question was named Eli Mutabatsi. Born in 2020, he was an average-sized baby, weighing 3.2 kilograms at birth. But by the time he turned 6 months old, he had already doubled his birth weight, something common in infants, but Eli didn't stop there. By age 2, he weighed 35 kilograms. By age 4, 82 kilograms. On his 5th birthday, he hit 100 kilograms. Eli wasn't just large, he was massive. His arms were round like watermelons, his cheeks sagged under the weight of fat, and his stomach curved outward like a stretched drum. He could barely walk more than a few steps without gasping for breath. His mother, Chantal Uwais, a poor single woman who made her living selling roasted maize by the roadside, had no explanation. "I feed him like any other child," she told a local health worker. "Rice, beans, sometimes meat if I have money. But he's always hungry. He cries if I don't feed him more." Doctors at the Kigali University Teaching Hospital took interest in Eli's case. He was transported to the capital, where a series of tests were run. What they found shocked them. Eli had a rare genetic condition known as Prader-Willi syndrome, a disorder that causes a chronic feeling of hunger that can lead to extreme overeating and obesity. His body didn't produce enough of the hormone leptin, which tells the brain, "I'm full." To Eli, the hunger never stopped. The doctors also discovered an unusual level of insulin resistance and signs of early-onset type 2 diabetes. His blood pressure was high, his liver swollen with fat. "If we don't intervene now," said Dr. Kalisa, a pediatric endocrinologist, "he may not live past 10. But treatment wasn't easy. Rwanda's medical system lacked the expensive medications and hormone therapy Eli needed. International media began to cover his story. The 100 kilograms Boy of Rwanda, a medical tragedy or a miracle. Offers of help started pouring in from NGOs, doctors abroad, and research institutes. The Rwandan Ministry of Health partnered with a Belgian foundation to offer Eli care in Europe. By age 6, he was flown to Brussels for specialized treatment, including a monitored diet, physical therapy, and psychological support for his mother. His weight began to stabilize. He even began kindergarten in Belgium, where he made friends, most of them stunned by his size, but drawn to his joyful personality. Eli the Giant, a legend in the making. But there's another side to Eli's story. The side not seen in hospitals or on the news. The one told in hushed voices by old men around fires in his village. They say Eli was no ordinary child, that he was born under a rare moon, the Isanzar, which shines once every 100 years. His grandmother, a spiritual healer, claimed she saw the signs. "He is not sick," she said. "He is chosen." In this version of the tale, Eli was not suffering from a disorder. His hunger was not gluttony, it was power, a force building inside him. They say when he cried as a baby, the goats stopped bleeding. When he laughed, the trees seemed to sway. By the time he turned 7, they say his strength could uproot cassava shrubs with a single tug. He lifted jerry cans of water as though they were empty. One day, during a village flood, a child slipped into the river. Eli, with his massive frame, threw himself into the water and pulled the child to safety while others watched in awe. They began calling him Omohungu Wikarenga, the boy of the peak. A mysterious elder arrived from the volcanoes region and told Chantal, "Your son was born for a reason. When the earth shakes and the skies darken, he will be the one to stand between destruction and salvation." Some say the government took interest not just because of his health, but because of his potential. He was secretly enrolled in a special program, where scientists tried to understand the energy within him. Tests showed unusual bone density, abnormal muscle fibers, and even electromagnetic anomalies when he touched certain metals. Then one day, when Eli was 10, he vanished. His mother claimed men in suits came in a black SUV. She never saw him again. But others say he's alive, trained, hidden, waiting for the day Rwanda, or even the world, would need him. Today, Eli's story lives on in two forms. In the real world, He is remembered as a boy who suffered and survived, a symbol of resilience, science, and compassion. In the villages, he is remembered as something else, a giant with a destiny. Some say they've seen him, taller than any man, stronger than an ox, walking in the shadows near the forests of Nyungwe, or climbing the ridges near Lake Kivu, a guardian of a nation still healing from its past. Whether Eli Mutabatsi was a miracle of medicine or a mythical child of prophecy, one thing is certain: his story will never be forgotten.